Alright, I thought I'd do a deck profile for Raid Raptors. I was going to do it off my computer in DevPro, but it doesn't quite have the right pronunciation for the names yet. Since they're in the Synchro Dimension Arc V, I thought I'd actually dig out my Yusei mat, which is very little used. We're going to start off with my bad proxy making of the Raid Raptor Tribute Lanius. It's a proxy, as you guys can really well see. Its effect is what really sets it apart. It can send one Raid Raptor from your deck to the graveyard, and then during your main phase, if it's attacked on a monster, you're allowed to search up a rank up quick play, any rank up quick play, including Astral Force, from your deck to your hand. Then we've got Sharp Lanius, Raid Raptor Sharp Lanius. What he does, he pretty much brings back Raid Raptors from the graveyard when he does damage to your opponent when he attacks. He's a 17 attacker. These two are the highest attacking in the deck. Then you have the one that makes crazy combos. Vanish Lanius. Vanish Lanius, when he's normal summoned or special summon, he can special summon one Raid Raptor from your hand to the field. This is really great, and that's the reason I run him at 3, is he's able to bring out anything in the deck. We have Mimicry Lanius. I probably butchered that. You guys can yell at me later. What he does when he's normal summoned or special summoned, he increases the rank of, the level of all Raid Raptors on the field by 1. So he's a great way to go out level 5 ranks and everything else. He doesn't have that good of attack, but the reason why I can't run him at 3 and he's in here at 3, he may go down when the more Raid Raptor sword comes out. I can banish him from the graveyard to search out a Raid Raptor monster. Yes, more proxies. We're hitting the proxy pile because it's stuff that's not coming out yet. Fuzzy Lanius, which hopefully they give it a better dub name. This is one I will pray for. When he is in your hand, you can special summon him as long as you control another Raid Raptor monster. He's a great way to get off the level 3s. When he goes to the graveyard that turn, you can search out another one of him from the deck to the hand. And this one, everybody's at odds about. Seeing Lanius, what he does, you're able to special summon him as long as you have an XYZ monster. Great for later levels when things get really hairy. Unfortunately, with him only being 500, not even 500 attack, 100 attack, he doesn't help that much. Now I've got the standard quick plays. I really like Revolution Force here, because it allows me to sell my opponent's XYZs. So if I'm dealing with certain situations, I can clear out their XYZs, it gives me straight into a rank 5. Raid Raptor's Nest. As long as I control 2 Raid Raptors, I can bring one from the deck to the hand and one from the graveyard to the hand. Which, as you can see, most of these are easily sent to the graveyard, and most of them are really good to be searched. And it's not a problem to get 2 Raid Raptors on the field. At all. Then we have Rank Up Magic Raid Raptors Force. Sorry, some of these are really hard to pronounce. It's 2 more proxies. It's not coming out till next set. It's a monster reborn that allows you to rank up. Your opponent can attack you, destroy your monster. You can activate this, get your monster back, and rank it straight up. 2 Dark Holes. Basically, this is a format where destruction's really good, and with the way this deck runs, with as you see all low attack monsters, Dark Hole might be keen if they get something that can overpower me. 2 Mysticals, great for dealing with back row situations, like we all know. 1 Regeki. Regeki, do I really have to explain? Raid Raptor's Readiness. The reason why I don't run Mirror Force or Dimension Prism in this deck. Your opponent needs to have special summon monsters for this deck to really be effective. Raid Raptor's Readiness allows me to protect my Raid Raptor monster, and if I banish one from the graveyard, it allows me to prevent from taking damage. 2 Calls. Why? Yet again, this is a graveyard heavy deck. 2 Dark Bribes. I may take these out for Raptor Gust, but I know the drawback is your opponent gets to get a card from it, but at the same time, if I run into a situation where they pay a Regeki and I don't have a Raid Raptor monster because my XYZ set up, I prefer to have Dark Bribe. Breakthrough, and the reason why Breakthrough is proxied, I don't have enough to really make 2 more right now. We all know what Breakthrough does. Negate the effect first turn, goes to the graveyard. Next turn, you get another free negation. Raid Raptor Return. Basically, another way to search your deck and help you keep control of the board. The full effect is if a Raid Raptor monster you control is destroyed by battle, target one Raid Raptor monster in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. If a Raid Raptor monster you control is destroyed by card effect, banish. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Raid Raptor monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate the effects of Raid Raptor once per turn, but again, we're in a heavy format of monster destruction, so. We have Blaze Falcon. Why have Blaze Falcon out 3? He can attack directly, he can target my opponent's monsters, deal damage, he's great. And with that many rank ups, he's really easy to pull off. Force Tricks. Some people hate this because it's really weak attack and everything else. I like it because it allows me to search the deck for any Darkwing Beast monster. And there's plays that really help with that. And it's proxy because this one is a book promo. We might not get this one for about another year. We've got Revolution Falcon. I should probably run him at 3, but I only run him at 2. He is this deck's big bad boss monster. Currently, you can nuke the field, gain the attack of your opponent's monster, and do a lot of damage. Then we have Rise Falcon, which is a card that maybe you want to make this deck in the first place. Gain the attack of the strongest monster your opponent controls. And for every card they've special summoned, period, not just that turn, period, you can attack that many monsters once. So basically, if they keep doing the floater thing, you keep attacking the floaters. Now on to the non-Raid Raptor stuff. We've got Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. Target half an opponent's attack, it gains it. Really good in certain matches. We have Castile, the Musketeer. Yet again, just basically there because it can do bounce, it can help out the deck, and I really don't want to put a 101 in here. I'm trying to stay away from numbers for this build. Laval Chain, yet again, this graveyard, I can send 90% to the graveyard, revive and do more damage that way. Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is pretty much just in here to counter Dark World and Nekloth. I don't run into any other graveyard heavy decks, but this card's great to prevent them from them bringing them back. Also, probably be good against Fluffles later on because, as we all know, Fluffles Sheep can bring itself back. Gaga Cowboy, rank 4 generic deck. Gaga Cowboy, just keep doing that direct damage per game. Side deck. Raptor Gust. Like I said, I had to control a Raid Raptor, but it does the exact same thing as other cards do. It just negates spells and trap cards and target my monsters. Escape from the Dark Dimension. Basically, since I do have to remove stuff from play if I ever get to a point where I have to bring something major back. Icarus Attack. I'm running Wing Beast. Icarus Attack basically allows me to pick and choose what I get to destroy. Torrential Tribute. Why it's not main decked, it's kind of the reason why I don't really want to keep too much of the Monster Destruction main deck, because I really need to a point where I can let them keep special summoning and not unless it's absolutely necessary to play this. 3DD Crow, Nekloth counter. I don't really want to be stuck in one of those little loops of, oh, we've got the Djinn in the graveyard, Djinn lock. Nope, not with this card. Plus, it keeps me from playing bigger plays later on with other decks. Summoner Monk. Just for speed right now. It will probably get replaced when more Raid Raptors come out. Rank Up Magic. Astral Force. Yet again, that's level 6 is the lifeblood of the deck. So it's just to go straight from 4 to 6 in case the Raid Raptor stuff isn't working. And Allure of Darkness. Why is my draw card in the side deck? Because this deck runs really fast on its own. So that's a card that will probably go out when I get more, but that's a deck if I need that extra little boost of speed, it's there. So far, this deck has won every duel it's been in, except for against Yusinjus. Why Yusinjus? Because they bounce. They're all normal summon. This deck will be easily taken out by that, but that's what the side deck is set up the way it is. So when they start Yusinjuing out everything else, some of this will be taken out when I get other cards, because I'm already looking at Anti-Spell Fragrance with all the XYZ, well, not XYZ, with all the Pendulum support coming out. Other than that, it runs very well and very fast. I can see why it's topping stuff in Japan. Alright, that would be all.